Here I am, people. How many times have you seen this view of me in my car outside of the hospital? I'm parked, by the way. If all goes well today, it is ditch the stitch cerclage removal day, and I just wanted to vlog it. Bryce is at my parents' house and they are watching him because I think with the removal all will go well. I think I will still hold him a couple more weeks after the removal, but I am just feeling a lot of pelvic pressure, a lot of pelvic pain. I'm curious to know if she'll tell me like if I am dilated once it's out or anything. I don't know. And I did see that in my last my 34-week pregnancy update, that a couple of you were like, you didn't even talk about how your cerclage removal is gonna go. That's because I don't know. And that's because with my first, I went into my appointment, they were like, oh yeah, it's just a quick little removal in the clinic. And I ended up getting a spinal and had to have it be like a full-on procedure, just like when it was placed. And she had said, she's like, that's not gonna be the case this time. She's like, I'll be able to remove it this time. The reason why I am getting it removed at 35 weeks is because she goes on vacation next week. So today is her last day in office and she wanted to be the one to remove it. I wanted her to be the one to remove it. So and I also got my cerclage out at 35 weeks with my son. So we're kind of we're comfortable with this week. And you guys, it seriously feels like yesterday filming those videos where I was crying my eyes out in frustration, trying to get my cerclage booked and being bounced around, and then all the way back to like that first pregnancy test and thinking like, how is this going to end? I know that I am very, very lucky, and it is very uncommon for somebody with incompetent cervix to have 2 pregnancies and 2 babies. And I really just praise the Lord for this. These miracles have happened because of him and through him. And I'm gonna make a video talking about kind of the difference between my last pregnancy and this pregnancy, mindset wise, and how they've been so different, because I do think that that has played a big role. And now I'm just gonna be rambling because I have like 10 minutes to waste before I go in, and my husband's meeting me here. He was working, or he had to go into work today, so he's meeting me here and we will see how things go. And now I'm just gonna like ramble, but I'll let you guys know how it goes towards the end. Back home, here I am, 35 weeks pregnant, and this robe is starting to be too small for me. This is Bali robe. I have on shorts and a sports bra, guys. Don't worry. Oh, he's so low. He is so low right now. And yes, guys, I do have tons of stretch marks on my belly. The camera just does not pick them up for whatever reason. We are home now, and we had to go get Bryce because he was not doing very well at my parents'. So my mom thought, let's just get him home to sleep in his own bed and hopefully he has a really good night's sleep. But cerclage removal went well because it happened in the clinic. My doctor took it out. It was uncomfortable because of the oculus, and it was painful because she's like the surgeon, that place that just knows what he's doing, and he had a lot of knots in there. I don't know what that really means even, but we got the cerclage out. So I ditched the stitch for the second time. I'll leave my story about my cerclage removal from my first pregnancy because it was totally different I had to have a spinal and had to go to the OR to get it taken out. But this time I was like determined that I did not want to do that, so I endured, and it was fine. I was really like breathing and just saying positive affirmations during the removal. And then at the end, I really started to feel a lot of pinching, and I was like, I'm gonna throw up. And I think I got super like white ghost face because they immediately wanted me to have like juice and started putting like cold washcloths around my the back of my neck and on my forehead. So I had to sit there for a little bit, and then she checked me, and she's like, is it even possible for your cervix to still be closed? And so then she had me like sit and then readjust and put my fists underneath my hips, and she's like, I still feel that your cervix is closed. And I was like, that's crazy. I went to 2 centimeters dilated right when my son's cerclage was out, my first son's. But she's like, you know, you could just be super tense right now. It just came out, and once your cervix starts like relaxing and doing its own thing, you may be starting to dilate quickly. So I have another doctor's appointment on Thursday, so in 6 days, and that doctor will check me to see what I am at. And I'm just feeling really tired and worn out from the day. I feel very grateful. I feel very happy. I feel like we did it. Like, we beat incompetent cervix again. And I know really like that statement will feel even more real when I have the baby in my arms. But I just, like, ditching the stitch was just the next step towards victory, I feel like. And now I can just go about being a normal pregnant lady and wait for the baby to come. And now, you know, since she said my cervix is still closed, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a while. This one's gonna be a stinker. His brother was just like fast and furious and ready to come out, and this one's gonna be maybe my slow mover, who knows. But we'll see how many weeks I make it to. I'm 35 weeks today, and I ditched the stitch. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. It's really hard to describe what happened because it was just like, you're in the clinic, it's like you're getting a pap smear, and then they just pinch at you a little bit more and it was out. So it was like maybe 5 minutes long. I don't know. I wasn't really keeping track of time.